Hi everyone, it's Bruno Seredich here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm with my husband here,
Hello.
Nathan Seredich.
That was
Hello.
awkward. Okay.
You want to go back?
No, let's keep
No?
no, keep going. Getting used to this recording stuff, so yeah, it's okay.
So today the video is gonna be Q&A. A few days ago, I asked for you guys my Instagram to drop some questions. So that's what we're doing today. And also we're gonna talk a little bit more about my Arnold prep and what are we gonna do next. So before we start, don't forget subscribe and like this video. Okay,
All
so
right.
let's
What do
start.
we got?
So first question is gonna be, what is the most difficult for for you in prep? I think the most difficult for me is the diet. The diet part is the hard for me. I mean, I love food. I know everybody loves food, but I really have a hard time with the diet, especially because I love sweets. So I miss that
Yeah.
so much.
hmm
And of course, like any prep, you feel tired, hungry, cranky. But I think the hard part for me is the diet for sure. How about for you?
For me, the diet, because the cardio you could force yourself to do, take more stimulants. The workout you can put yourself through. I would say the diet for sure. For like the last month, I'm okay with the food until like the last month, then I get fucking tired
Yeah.
and hungry and moody.
Next question. What do you plan on eating after the show? So I love, we usually go to BJ's, right?
Yeah,
If they have BJ's at the place
BJ's are my favorite. Yeah.
and usually order like a,
You just got that?
now I got, oh my God. Anyways, I like ordering deep dish pizza and also pizzuki. Before they have a monkey bread pizzuki, but now they don't have anymore. Very
Yeah.
sad. But that's usually my goal for after show or a burger and fries and some dessert. Tips for those low carb days when it comes to energy and training, mood. So okay.
Well, low carb days. Honestly, when I'm more fatigued and tired, I just take more stimulants, to be honest. Like, if I need some extra caffeine, I usually monitor my stimulants, but when I get like that under 6 weeks out, it's, yeah, whatever it takes, just push through it. Got to have more caffeine pre-workout, just do that. But to be honest, that's about it. And on those days I'm a little more moody, are the days where I just keep to myself more and I don't talk to people as often.
And it's funny, I don't know, at least for me, usually in the low carb days, usually I have more energy. I feel like less hungry the days I have a high
Sometimes
carb days.
the less carbs and higher fats, I can feel less hungry, and then also you have your high day, your higher carb day, and it speeds your metabolism up, and then you're fucking more hungry.
And then I
So
feel starving.
yeah,
My body is asking for more food when on period. Is this a myth or do we burn more calories then?
you definitely don't burn more calories. I've never heard
I
of that.
wish.
Yeah,
I wish.
yeah. I've never. It's a rare occasion if anyone's ever dropping weight during their period. Usually your weight goes up and then you come back down to normal, and then we might start dropping. But um, yeah, it sounds like you're trying to find a reason to eat more food during your period just because you have more cravings, but you have to fight that.
But also, when you're in period, you have to understand that it's not that your body asking more food, it's because your craving got much worse, you know? That's it, right?
Fun fact, on your period, your body uses more magnesium and it lacks it. So when you lack magnesium in your body, you crave more chocolate. So I'm not going to say it's going to take the craving away, but it should help take the edge away if you have extra magnesium during the day, the week of your period.
So it's better me take a whole bottle of magnesium. Okay, next one. What is your vision of the wellness category? Wellness definitely is my favorite division, of course. That's why I'm competing in wellness. I would never switch to another division. I respect all divisions, of course, but wellness, I just fall in love for division because it's more lower body dominant, so it's more like legs, glutes, and you still get feminine. most of the time.
Yeah, you should be feminine at least, but yeah, I know we don't see that sometimes.
What's your
But
vision?
my vision is pretty much a
Same.
Franciele, Isa, Bruno look. Those that's the division. Feminine, muscular, you know, don't not looking like me with makeup on stage.
I mean, wellness should be nothing extreme. You know, you have to find the balance of having muscle, of course, but keep feminine. It's not about who is the biggest. That's usually. It's not who's the biggest. It's who's better proportions,
Yeah.
right? Do you have a preference for your cardio and how long? Coach, answer that.
I like the Stairmaster. I mean,
I feel like stairmasters, you really can push yourself. Like example, if I do bike, I know for sure I'm not gonna push myself. And treadmill, uh,
it gets to a
maybe.
point in your prep when you're doing the treadmill that your cardio gets so good that you can't just speed walk no more. You have to start running, and these knees don't run. You know, they prefer not to, and that's how a lot of people are. So I like the Stairmaster. Some people can argue about that, but it's my preference. If I'm doing like 2 rounds, sometimes I might give someone stairs and then a treadmill later in the day, but that's
Yeah.
kind of mine on that. And how long just depends on your goals. I mean, you could be doing 20 minutes 6 times a week. You could be doing 40, and then you could be doing double cardio, 40 and 40. So it just
It
depends
all
on,
depends.
your goal.
Okay, next question. When you was in off season, you don't miss to see you like now. Well, when I was in the off season, I feel like the first few months was really hard for me to accept my body, like fuller, softer. So it was really hard for me at first. And of course, you miss this look right now, like lean, shredded. Next question. How many times do you train your legs in a week? And do I need to lift heavy weights to burn fat? So first, I do I train my leg 3 times a week. And then do I need to lift heavy weights to burn fat?
Of course, you have to lift heavy weights, but it's to the point where you need to break down the muscle. So the body's not going to know the difference in the end if it got broken down from heavy weights and low reps or high reps and a little bit later weights or supersets. So the main thing is find out the best way for you to break down the muscle, but you gotta push yourself till failure.
Next question. Do you ever have a mental breakdowns during the prep? I feel like it's very common now. Like some days, well, some days you're not gonna feel good. You feel so tired, hungry. So yeah,
You
I
might
do.
you might be questioning your life on why the fuck you're doing this, but
Yeah.
it's one of the things you have to remember. Like it's short term. It's a few months out of your life or 3 months, whatever it's gonna be, and you just have to focus on the end goal. Are you willing to have to cave and have short term satisfaction and be disappointed in yourself, or have long term satisfaction knowing that you gave it all you got and you did your best? Because that feeling isn't good when you finish a show or finish whatever a period of time and you didn't get 100%, you don't feel good.
Yeah, but the answer is yes, and I feel like it's pretty normal, and I feel like most of competitors have it.
Yeah.
When is your next competition? When is your next competition?
Samson show.
So we have a show
And
coming up in 3 weeks, March 23. It's gonna be Samson Showdown here in Las Vegas, right?
and yes, and there's a slight possibility we might do another show shortly after. Just
We're
depends
still
if
debating.
we like what we do this time or if you want to try something different. And yeah, so kind of taking it show by show.
Yeah. How old are you? I'm 27. I just turned 27 in February 13. What's the difference between wellness posing and bikini posing? Totally different. um,
Back pose is similar, right?
yeah, back pose I think is the same.
Yeah.
It's nothing different, but definitely front pose
Yeah.
it is different. And bikini doesn't have side pose, right? They don't have the quarter turns on the front and
Yeah,
back.
no quarter turns.
And wellness we do have like 360. We have
Yeah.
like side.
Quarter, quarter, quarter,
Mm-hmm.
quarter. Yeah.
How many cards do you have right now?
Well, we're back to doing double just because she had a lot of food over the weekend, and we have another show coming up in 3 weeks. So she's doing 40 minutes stairs
Fast cardio.
fasted, 30 minutes incline treadmill post workout. Before that, she was pretty much just cruising on just one 40-minute session a day, but it kind of varies.
Depends on the
Depends
body.
on, yeah.
Favorite way to comfort yourself when having a bad day on diet.
Remind yourself of your goals. And
Yeah.
I keep to myself. I'm quiet. But yeah, you're gonna have bad days when you're in prep. It's just it's not really much ways to comfort yourself. You just kind of,
I don't
I
know.
feel like you just have to like put your head down and suck it up, and
It's
you
not.
know,
It's nothing you can
no,
do.
just remind yourself why you're doing this in the long-term goal.
Yeah, that's all. Which quad glute movement do you rely on this prep?
Well, we had full leg days, isolation days, but I'd say my favorite thing for quads is like a hinge press, close foot hinge press or leg
Yeah,
press. Glutes, I mean,
I like hip
hip
thrust.
thrust.
For me, hip thrust definitely is my first exercise that I really like to my glutes, and I feel my glutes the most.
And
And for
then
quads, yeah, I think a hinge press,
hinge press, yeah.
leg
Which is
extension.
like a leg press, but a little bit different. And then, I mean, you can touch on your lower glutes with sumos and reverse lunges. But yeah, we do a lot of those.
How was the Arnold Classic for you? And also, what shows are you doing post Arnold? So the experience about the Arnold Classic, of course, it was amazing. It's very unique. It's something that um, is very special because only 10 or 12 people are chosen per class.
Hmm.
So you be one of them. Is amazing. Is beautiful stage. All the production is very pretty. So of course, Arnold Classic was good experience for me. And like what show I'm doing the show
Samson.
in 3 weeks. Okay, next question. When is your last day of training at the Arnold, and what do you train? When was the last day?
Well, usually, if say the show's on Friday, we really won't train 2 days out. So we're kind of resting on Wednesday and Thursday. But since we had a traveling day on Sunday and Tuesday, we pretty much took those days off and worked out Monday and Wednesday, Friday was the last heavy leg day. Monday was a lower body pump, and then Wednesday was just a very light overall full body pump, but like nothing crazy.
Yeah, like you don't want to work out, have like a full workout, nothing heavy, nothing crazy. You don't want to give stress the body. So usually we do just two exercise for each muscle and nothing heavy. Just to push some blood. Total weight loss in prep. Oh, for the Arno, I lost what?
36 pounds.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
37 pounds was a
37.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I started like my prep like 160.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, next question. What was your height and weight on the competition day this time? My height was the same, 5'4", but my weight was what, 124 or 23?
No. Well, the morning of the show, 123 point something, but probably when you walked on stage, probably close to 125. At least, yeah. Oh no. You're in the morning 2 days out, 136. Yeah, you're like 134. Yeah, like 135 on stage. 125 on stage.
125. Okay, next question. First of all, congratulations. What do you eat during the day show?
She had
The day of the show, I had what?
mostly chicken, rice cakes, and almond butter for breakfast. Next meal was steak and rice.
Hmm.
And then after that was mostly just
Rice cakes,
rice
huh?
cakes and almond butter and a few ounces of protein here and there. I don't really care if you guys are eating protein the day of the show. Just do it if you're hungry. But it's mostly the fats and carbs that are important show day.
The feedback from Arnold.
Well, majority, they said everything was perfect. She
My
just
posing
needs
was
more.
good. My suit was good. Makeup and hair. And
They just said that she needs more size on her lower body, but she didn't fill out correctly. I focused
Partially.
more on getting really good conditioning, but I think I pulled it down overall too hard, where she wouldn't fill out, and I gave her over 60 ounces of rice in between stage and 2 days before with a burger and fry and fats. I fed her like a guy would eat for a show, the carb up, and yeah, she wouldn't fill out correctly. So even though they say everything was perfect, it not
We know that I could come better.
yeah.
We know that that was not my
No,
100%
her glutes are
body,
double the size this year, but didn't have the fullness. So you can see the shape of them being bigger, but just didn't have the
but I
fullness.
didn't have the deep lines in
Yeah,
my tines, and usually my tines is the
yeah,
best shot.
uh-huh.
And then that's why I was kind of very frustrating and upset because my back pose usually is
Lights out.
yes,
Yeah,
and my glutes was not there. Like it's almost like my time was disappearing.
yeah.
But
But
my front shot, like my abs, my quads, my shoulders,
it
everything
was
was
it was the
perfect.
best conditioning you ever had by far,
Yeah,
easily.
my condition was pretty good in the
Like
front.
every judge complimented you on your conditioning,
Mm-hmm.
but as that was good, you gotta bring it up more fullness to it, which I know what we're gonna do for our next prep. So, or
So
next show.
now we kind of know, right?
Yeah,
What happened, like what went
yeah,
wrong. But prep, you never know what can happen prep.
yeah.
You never know. But you just have to learn something from that and fix it and
hmm
move on.
And the
It's
good thing
nothing
is,
else you can do.
we learned how to get her best conditioning, and now it's makes them. That's why I tried something different this prep. I could have brought her in fuller and everything. Granted, she probably would have placed better, but
Yeah, don't
she's
know.
not. They don't know,
We
but
don't
she's
know.
never going to stand up next to Francielli if she doesn't get that conditioning. So we got the conditioning. Now it's to make them small tweaks to get the fullness with it.
And like most of the judges always tell me that I need more size, and
Yeah,
I know that I need more size. I have been competing 2 years and a
since
half.
2020. Yeah,
So I got my pro
end
card
of 2020.
end of 2020.
So pretty much 3 years, not even.
And last year was
Oh,
my first off season,
damn.
like my whole
Yeah.
life. So I know that I need more size, but takes time, and we are doing that. We're working on that, but just take time. We don't want to rush anything. We want to keep like feminine,
Yeah.
and do just take time. So that was my Arnold prep, and we start my prep for the Arnold in October, right?
Yeah.
End of October,
No. Well,
middle. When we
October
came
when we
back
got
from Bali.
October 15th.
So yeah, we started prep.
It's almost like 5 months.
It was a long prep because
Yeah.
it was my first long prep, right?
Yeah.
And
Good thing we did that. A lot of weight
it
to
was a
lose.
lot of weight.
We won't do that again. I usually don't let my clients go over. When I start seeing someone get fat, I go, "Yo, we gotta pull it back." But she's, it's good for her, bad for all of us, because she can put on 30, 40 pounds and she doesn't have cellulite or rolls. I'm like, Jesus, it's insane. So I never pulled it back. I go, well, you look good, so let's just keep growing. But now I see that the weight we had to get back down to, we won't go past like 145 off season again, because there's no point to put that much body fat on. Like, I
Yeah,
didn't know that. I thought you put on more muscle,
but
but
again, it's a first time doing off
yeah,
season. Lesson learned. Now we know what to do for
uh-huh,
my next one. First, like long prep, and I feel even as a long prep was the best that I ever felt in prep.
yeah,
Like mentally, I was like, of course, tired, hungry, but I was just doing
yeah,
without feeling miserable.
yeah. She was good this prep mentally. That's when, besides she needed to grow her body in a year, we had to fix this up here.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like bodybuilding competition is all about mind game. That really can make you do really good or really bad.
Yeah,
So,
if your mind is shit, your body's gonna follow. That's
yeah.
simple. That was me my last prep, so yeah, I know.
That's why I overthink so much. I get stressed out, and Nathan always say to me like, "Stop stressing, because your mind gonna reflect in your body." So,
Your body's gonna reflect on your mind. Same thing, vice versa.
okay,
And then
you
you
got
only stress
it.
about the shit you can control. You know, you can't
Yeah.
control who you're going against. You can't control anything. You can't control social media. Just focus on you. That's
That's the
it.
other thing that I learned so much, and this time I use it in this prep is I didn't look nobody. Like I don't care who's gonna compete against me
Doesn't matter.
because it doesn't matter. Sometimes who you less expect
Yeah.
can beat you.
Oh
So
fuck.
it doesn't matter. Don't look at social media. Don't look at photos. Don't look at nobody else. Because again, everybody knows your angles, your lighting, Photoshop. So don't look Instagram. Just focus on you to bring the best version of you. That's what I did, and was the best thing ever did.
Yeah.
So this is everything for today, guys. We're gonna do another Q&A probably next week or so.
We're doing pretty often.
Mm-hmm.
You could ask questions about literally anything about health and fitness, competition, lifestyle, you name it. We're gonna start making these more often to help you guys out. So, you know,
Hoping you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and see you guys next time.